Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Business and AI podcast. I'm excited to take you through chapter 4 of the book, Competing in the Age of AI by Marco Iansidi and Karim Lakhani. This chapter is titled Rearchitecting the Firm, and in it, the authors discuss how companies need to fundamentally restructure their organizations to fully leverage the power of AI. If you've been following along with our previous episodes, you'd know that we've already discussed the rise of the AI factory and how firms like Netflix, Ant Financial, and Amazon have transformed their operations with AI at the core. But here's the thing, to truly unlock the potential of AI, companies need to do more than just adopt new technologies. They need to re architect their entire operating models and organizational structures. And that's exactly what this chapter is all about. So, why is re architecting the firm necessary? Well, the authors explain that most companies today are built on traditional organizational structures that are siloed, slow to adapt, and built for human driven processes. In other words, these organizations are designed for the industrial age, not the digital age. In the traditional model, decisions are made by humans based on limited data, and operations are divided into distinct departments with rigid hierarchies. But in the AI era, this model no longer works. AI doesn't fit neatly into existing organizational structures. AI algorithms work across functions, integrate vast amounts of data, and require a level of collaboration that most companies aren't designed for. If companies want to compete in the age of AI, they need to rethink everything from how they gather data to how they make decisions and even how they structure their teams. Let's break this down by starting with the most crucial piece, data. In traditional firms, the data is often siloed. The marketing department has its own data, the finance team has its own data, and so on. But in an AI driven company, data needs to flow freely across the entire organization. AI systems thrive on data, and the more integrated and comprehensive that data is, the better decisions the AI can make. Companies need to build a unified data architecture, one that breaks down these silos and enable data to move across different departments and functions. This allows the AI system to get a complete picture of the company's operations and its customers. For example, a retailer's AI system needs data from the supply chain, the marketing department, and the customer service team to make accurate predictions about inventory and customer demand. Without this kind of cross functional data, the AI system is limited in its effectiveness. But data is just the beginning. The next critical component of architecting the firm is decision making. In the traditional model, decisions are made at the top of the hierarchy and flow down through the organization. This hierarchical structure slows down the decision making process and often leads to inefficiencies. By the time the decision is made and executed, the market may have changed or new information may have emerged, rendering the decision less effective. In contrast, AI powered companies operate with distributed decision making. This means that decisions are made in real time by algorithms at different points in the organization. For example, in an AI driven retailer like Amazon, decisions about product pricing, inventory management, and marketing spend are made dynamically by algorithms based on real time data. This distributed model allows companies to operate with a level of speed and agility than traditional firms, you know, than traditional firms. Instead of waiting for human managers to, hold meetings, then analyze data, hold meetings again, and make decisions. The AI system is constantly processing data and making decisions on the fly. So this is what gives AI-driven firms a significant competitive advantage. So now let's take a deeper dive into the example of Amazon, which the authors discuss in this chapter. Amazon has completely re-architected its firm to take full advantage of AI. Its data systems are fully integrated, allowing the company to track and analyze everything from customer behavior to supply chain logistics. But what really sets Amazon apart is its ability to make decisions at scale using AI. Take its recommendation engine, for example. Every time a customer interacts with Amazon, whether it's browsing a product or making a purchase or leaving a review, Amazon's AI is learning from that interaction and making real-time decisions about what products to recommend next. This level of dynamic AI-driven decision making isn't limited to customer interactions. Amazon's logistics system, pricing strategies, and even warehouse management are all powered by AI systems that are constantly learning and optimizing operations. In a traditional company, decisions about logistics or pricing might take weeks or months to finalize, but Amazon's AI system can make decisions in real time, enabling the company to operate with incredible speed and efficiency. This is what the authors mean when they talk about re-architecting the firm. But Amazon isn't the only company doing this. In this chapter, the authors also highlight companies like Microsoft and Google, which have similarly restructured their organizations around AI. Microsoft, for example, has made a major shift towards becoming an AI first company under the leadership of CEO Satya Nadella. Microsoft has embraced a cloud based architecture that allows its AI systems to process vast amounts of data and make decisions in real time. One of the key moves Microsoft made was to reorganize its teams to focus on cross functional collaboration. This means that instead of having siloed departments, teams are now working together across the organization, sharing data and collaborating on AI projects. This shift has enabled Microsoft to become a leader in AI powered cloud services. Everybody knows the AWS, transforming everything from how it builds software to how it engages with customers. Of course, re-architecting the firm isn't just about data and decision making. It also requires a fundamental shift in how companies approach leadership and culture. In a traditional model, leadership is about controlling information and making top-down decisions, but in AI era, leaders need to take a more decentralized approach, empowering teams to make decisions and giving AI systems the freedom to operate independently. The authors emphasize that leaders in AI-driven firms need to focus on building a culture of experimentation and learning. AI systems learn through data, and the more data they have, the better they perform. But this, but for this to happen, companies need to embrace a mindset of continuous improvement and iteration. Instead of making one big decision and sticking with it, AI driven firms experiment, learn from their data, and continuously refine their operations. In this sense, leadership in the AI era is about fostering a culture where failure is seen as an opportunity to learn and where teams are encouraged to experiment and take risk. This is a major departure from the traditional approach to leadership, which tends to be more risk averse and hierarchical. Let's now touch on another crucial topic discussed in this chapter: AI and ethics. As companies re-architect their organizations around AI, they also need to think carefully about the ethical implications of their AI systems. AI is a powerful tool, and it can be used in ways that are harmful or discriminatory. For example, AI systems that are trained on biased data can end up making biased decisions, leading to discrimination in areas like hiring, lending, or law enforcement. The authors argue that ethical considerations need to be baked into AI systems themselves. This means that companies need to be transparent about how their AI systems are making decisions, which I can tell you is hard. It's going to be hard to do this because AI systems themselves are like black boxes. Nobody really knows for sure how some of these systems take their decision. Anyways, um, this means that companies need to be transparent about how their AI systems are making decisions and ensure that these decisions are fair and unbiased. It also means that companies need to build safe safeguards into their AI systems to prevent them from being used in harmful ways. So this is where leadership comes in again. Leaders in AI driven firms need to take responsibility for the ethical use of AI and to ensure that the organizations are using AI in ways that align with their values. This isn't just about avoiding legal risk. It's about building trust with customers, employees, and the society at large. So, what's the takeaway from chapter 4? The age of AI requires more than just adopting new technologies. It requires companies to completely rethink how they operate, how they make decisions, how they lead. This process of re-architecting the firm is challenging, but it's also essential for companies that want to compete in the AI driven world. Companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google are leading the way, showing us what's possible when firms fully embrace AI. But for traditional firms, the path to re-architecting the organization will require significant investment in data, in infrastructure, and in leadership. It's a daunting challenge, but well, it's also a huge opportunity for those willing to take the leap. So that's it for today on the Business and AI podcast. I hope you found this deep dive into chapter 4 insightful. And in our next episode, we'll explore how companies can actually become AI companies and fully integrate AI into every aspect of their operation. Thanks for listening and stay tuned for more insights. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and I'll see you on the next one.